How about we do a little bit of a deep dive on some examples of open house themes? If you could share your screen and take us through open house themes, trying to understand templates, overlays, skins. Maybe there's even yet other words that people use to describe these. It's probably easier to see it, to understand it.
Yeah, 100%. We call them themes. And the reason why is because if anybody's familiar with Shopify or Webflow, if you're creating any type of website or e-commerce site, a lot of those providers, they have out of the box templates that they've already pre-coded and pre-designed for a user like me to come in and just plug in my brands and colors and logos and then have everything work out. And so we called it the Open House Theme Store. And like I was mentioning, we have worked with GE Appliances now for a couple of years. And I will use a demo of one of the tours that we created of one of their, it's actually a trade show booth in Vegas. And we used open house themes to create the overall experience from top to bottom. And so I'll just go ahead and kind of walk through kind of what you're looking at piece by piece. And Dan, please stop me if there's anything I'm missing or questions in the process. But first thing you'll notice in the top left-hand corner, you have the ability to add client logos to the overlay. And so, like I said, obviously GE Appliances, Monogram specifically, wanted to add their branding to the tours, and that includes all of the colors that you see in the fonts that we used as well. So we went and added Monogram's logo here in the top left-hand corner. In the top right-hand corner, you'll notice that there is a place for you as the Matterport provider to add your logo as well. And so we believe that if you are the one who is selling these experiences, you're creating them, you should be able to put your own branding on the experience as well as the creator. And so if you subscribe to Open House Pro, you'll be able to add your own provider logo to all of your tours as well. In the top right-hand corner, just underneath the logo, you'll notice there's a video playing. As we kind of started creating some of these experiences for larger companies, they were very interested in engagement, and they wanted to know some pretty in-depth analytics about how users were interacting with Matterport tours. And actually what we found is if you add an overlay video that people can watch and listen to as they are walking around the Matterport tour, the engagement goes up pretty drastically. If you're walking around a silent Matterport tour, in my opinion, it's kind of an unromantic experience. And so if you add a video where there's an audio element to it, it just makes the experience much more enjoyable. And so we make it really easy for you to upload any MP4 file to your Matterport tour overlay, and that can be played in this top right-hand corner.